is the Franchise Ain't Dead podcast. It's a podcast about franchise and career modes in sports gaming. We're going to talk about what the average franchise gamer is looking for, what the more casual player might be looking for, what the more hardcore fan might be looking for. We'll be talking about the professional leagues here in America, overseas like FIFA and rugby, and some of the more arcade sports games that still have franchise in them, as well as talking about, the usual suspects: Madden, 2K, WWE, MLB The Show. Also, as a content creator myself, I want to talk to other content creators in the same space, whether they just make videos, whether they make creative players, whether they make whole rosters, draft classes, whether they've got slider sets, and I want to know how they do it and what they plan on doing with it in the future. If possible, I also want to go even further. I want to talk to the devs. I'm already, I've got a line of communication with one game company because I support them as a patron, but if any others want to come on the podcast, by all means, I am up for it, especially if you're one of the bigger game companies. I want to hear and know what is going on at your company that a lot of people may not know. Lastly, I want to talk about the issues both that are happening now in franchise sports gaming and career modes, as well as taking a look back at previous sports games going back through the 2010s and the 2000s, even further back if at all possible. Franchise modes have really kind of been a thing since about the late 90s, especially if you're a console gamer. It's more like the mid 90s if you're a PC gamer, as you got games like Out of the Park Baseball have been around for a long time, games like Football Manager. Also, I want to talk about the elephant in the room. A lot of what you hear in the franchise sports gaming community is a lot of talk about how the paid modes, your DDs, your MUTs, your FUTs, whatever UTs and my teams and such that are out there, whether those modes are getting too much attention and not enough investment in the offline gamer, or even the online gamer who does not pay for the card collecting modes. Hell, if I could somehow muster it, I'd love to talk to a player who has, or a former player probably, who has played in any of the leagues. It doesn't even matter which one it is, any of the leagues, as to how we can get career modes to be more immersive, to be better, for the fan, the person that is spending $70, $80, $100 every single year, or maybe it's just one game, or maybe you're playing all the sports games. I know tons of dudes that play FIFA and Madden and 2K and MLB The Show and NHL, like they're just rotating through the sports games. And whether more industry things like live services are a good thing for the sports gamer. Maybe you're a long-time franchise player like myself. I've been playing franchise mode since about 96 when Madden had it. No, it was 96 or 97. It was 98. One of them years, it was a long ass time ago. Maybe you're one of those players, you're a long time, and you might be getting fed up with what we're being offered out there. Maybe you want to hear about a roster. Maybe you're a long-time franchise player like myself, and that is the only reason why you buy the game. You spend every year, and you're looking for a little bit of a shake-up. Maybe you want to hear from some of the people who make either rosters for the current day, who make rosters of past years, or even people who come up with fictional rosters. Maybe you're the kind of casual franchise gamer. You play the money modes, maybe you spend money, maybe you don't. It's your bread, it ain't mine. And you want to find out a more fun way to play franchise, or maybe some similar things you can transfer over from the money modes over to franchise. Or maybe you are brand new to this, maybe you're young and I don't know how you're listening to this unless you happen to have a cell phone, or you watch me on YouTube, which is cool. Sub to the channel if you're watching this on YouTube, follow, or whatever the hell the podcasts have as the equivalent of such, because I'm gonna be everywhere. I'll let y'all later. Peace out.